We're back again. So, finally got the dry shaft made, and it just now came in today. And it's pretty. I hope it fits, hope I measure right. So, I'm gonna go ahead and show you this thing right here real quick. There she is. So, hopefully this one won't shudder and carry on with me. I'm hoping anyway. Yeah, so I was on Facebook there when I was talking about the whole shutter in my car and all. And Matt Waters seen it on there. He's got that real fast white car there with DLS and all in it, that Camaro or Firebird, where it is. And apparently he is a dealer for PST, so he hit me up and we ended up striking the deal on this one right here, and it looks good. Like I said, I just hope I measured it right, so we'll see once I get it up under here real quick and everything else. We'll see. But look him up too. It's Water Racecraft is the name of his place there. So let's get underneath here and let's see if this thing fits. Alrighty. Let's get this thing up out of here real quick. And we'll see if I screwed it up or not. You'll measure all day on it. No, me, I probably did though, because you know, I'm not super intelligent. So I hope so. Then I can finally spray this thing once I get this other dry shaft up in here. But won't be doing that until after cruising though, because I don't want to tear this thing up before cruising. So you guys will eventually see her on the bottom. And hopefully, high nines up out her. That's what I'm hoping for anyhow. Get some high nines. All right, well, let me get this thing up out of here. And I'll lay it over here next to the other one so I can see any kind of difference that's in these things. Okay, quite a substantial difference here. 3-inch, 2.5. So, Southwest speed. That's where I saw my last time. Yeah, not real fun, that fella. Like I said, the way he screwed me over there about the whole length deal. But this one has better U-joints in it. These are 1310s in this one. And this right here is a 1330 end here on this. So go to that 9-inch air. So should be a little more beefier. All right, I can tell the difference that are already as far as the length goes here. There, right there. See it? That's about what I need in there. It's about 3/4 inch. That's about what that looks like. So slide this old puppy up in there. See if that is it. Oh, would you look at that? It is perfect. I guess you do get what you pay for. The old eBay special one, like I said, didn't work. So, but that right there is perfect. The only issue that I can still see is I'm gonna have to end up pulling the tail off, and I'm gonna have to put another race up in here on this, because still she has a lot of movement on that tail shaft right there because of where the other one was probably sticking out so far. It's already beat the damn race out of it. So I am gonna have to do that. All right, so that's the good old dry shaft all up in her. Fit beautiful. 3/4 inch out of the back of that seal there to that flange like it's supposed to be. Not the 1.5 like the other one was. Like I said, that tail shaft, I'm gonna have to end up popping it off her. I'm gonna have to put that new race on there just so it doesn't flop around as much, give it a little bit better life there. I'm gonna eventually put another trans in this car. It's just got 350 turbo in it right now with just clutches and a shift kit, I think is all I'm saying. It's got a supposedly a 2832 stall, whatever it is. I can only flip brake 28 out of it. So I eventually end up putting another turbo in it, but with a brake in it, with a looser converter, and that right there should get me a couple more tenths, I would think. But I'm happy I got a good dry shaft up this thing now. Like I said, I'm gonna snatch it out of there though. I just want to make sure it fit. since I've seen that front race there and that tail shaft seal's a little flappy. I want to get rid of the old flappiness. And take a look at this drive shaft. So now that she's out the car, this is not their issue, like I said. That was me. Look at that. Probably can't pick it up on the camera, the world's greatest, but that's bent in bad. Like real bad. That's where I was hitting the roll cage when I was squatting so bad before. And then I already showed you the front U joint. And like a couple people said, ones in there are solid, they're not greasable like this one. So I don't have to deal with them. I'm still gonna keep this dry shaft around. I mean, you never know. You know, I got something like a pro mod, something with a real short dry shaft. I can cut her off right here. Never know, man. Yeah, so that's gonna be at the end of this video. Going to cruising in 2 weeks. 2 weeks from now, I'll already be there. So, hopefully I see some other people down there. See this old purple turd running around, bumping, catch me, introduce yourself and everything else, because it's always nice to see new people, meet new people. This car right here, I met a lot of people through building this car right here, just because people being interested in the build, and I end up getting on their page. I get interested in their builds and their cars and everything else, and so it's all part of the old car community thing going on. A couple more things I gotta do before cruising. Like I said, I want to do that rear tail thing. I want to hook up my speedo. I finally got the sensor for the trans on it. I just gotta put it in there. Ain't no sense putting it out, so I gotta take the tail off. So I'm waiting till after I do that. I'll do that. I want to run the valves one more time. I haven't done that this year yet, so, and I've already, I don't know how many miles. A couple weekends ago, I put about 200 miles on it over the weekend, going to different car shows and stuff like that. Just make sure everything is okay for cruising. It's not going to fall apart, rear's going to fall out, motor will fall out, whatever's going to happen. What else I got to do? Might change the oil on it. Maybe. I mean, I use the good shit. Put their Brad Penn straight 50 into the green oil. But has gotten beaten on a little bit. I did race it once this year. Took it down there at one time. What else I need to do to it? Tighten up the steering box. That's another thing I need to do. The worm gear and steering box. I noticed steering, I had it out yesterday. I know steering's a little bit loose in it, which apparently with these Chinese boxes, they said that's kind of common, that over time you get a little bit of looseness in the old wheel, where, you know, I mean, you get that play right there before it ever does anything. Which, and it's already happened 2-3 times since I've been driving it, and I've had to tighten up the worm gear on the box there, just so it gets rid of that play, and then it comes back. So I don't know what the deal is. Maybe eventually I'll buy a better box for it. I didn't really realize this was a Chinese one when I bought it. I bought it at not Maple Grove, at Carlisle. There we go. But apparently she's the old China junker. No shocker. As you can tell by the shortage, apparently everything comes from China, since we have a shortage now. What else? I think that's all I have to do before cruising. Oh, I'm just clean the old gal up a little bit. Really need rear tires for it badly. Badly, man. These circa 2003 DFGs. I think I got my life out of them. Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna go in here, see if we can't find a place that has this race for that rear tail there. Get that coming, and get this piece of junk done, man, for cruising. So like I said, 2 weeks from today, I'll be down there running around. You'll probably see me at Wawa, next Wawa, the Inlet, Convention Center. You see me? Come up, introduce yourself. More than happy. I can do some talking. So I want to set a little time aside. All right. Well, till next time, this is it. Like I said, I got dry shafts. Once I get all this other shit fixed up and cruising is done that way, I'll fill the bottle up, bump it through the motor a couple times, make sure everything looks good, and go run on the bottle. Hopefully get that 990 pass out then. Hoping. So keep an eye out for the next video.